So I'm going to be presenting two projects just to let you know. All right, so before getting to the projects, I just want to give you a kind of deeper dive into Samsung Electronics and how we operate. So the story here is we're big, right? Samsung Electronics has a whole bunch of business units. I specifically come from mobile and IT, and we're responsible for mobile devices, including smartphones, tablets, wearables, VR, pretty much anything with a battery and processing power you wear on your body and whatnot. That's our sweet spot. So that would be the platform that we'll be building services and software on, right? And then as part of the mobile, I'm part of the mobile R&D. This is not on we're not an R&D unit. We're the product development unit, right? What that means is that we're actually looking for project partners because we're interested in putting something in market, not just to study. So you come with the ideas. We are aiming to put your projects in the hands of millions of consumers within as quickly as possible, and it could be within 6 to 12 months. So that's the scalability that we're looking at. Just wanted to give you a quick intro of my team. My team is technology sourcing. We have our team members all the way in the back as well. We're present in 9 different countries, 11 different offices. Technology sourcing is largely responsible for finding technology partnership opportunities, right? So the team I'm part of is out of a New Jersey office, and we cover east of Silicon Valley, but we have our buddies out in the Silicon Valley areas as well. What we do is we serve as the official channel for all the partnership opportunities into mobile. Right? All right, so let's get into the projects. Samsung Mobile in general has a lot of different problems that we're going to solve for. So this is a very tiny subset of what we are trying to solicit for projects today. But if you have any ideas, later down the road, feel free to reach out to us, and then we were happy to have that discussion. Wanted to talk about 2 different projects. One is the accessibility, and the other is app for Edge Screen. So this one, I came up with it because we were having a Switch pitch event in Washington, D.C. I had to do something around the government. And this is a big problem, by the way. So 21st Century Communications and Video Accessibility Act, I'm not sure if anybody knows about it, but it's the government mandate to mobile phone manufacturers to come up with technologies that cater to pretty much anyone, right? It could be people with disabilities, it could be for normal people. And as I actually pulled together this project, I actually learned that the target audience, you may be thinking, what's the target demographics, how big is the audience and stuff like that. There are a lot of people. These are just Americans, right? 25 million people with vision loss, 48 million with hearing loss, 7 million with dexterity problems. The addressable market is a lot, or it's huge. The key technology, by the way, this is one of the areas that we are pretty well versed, and we've been actually looking at this space, and we've been pretty savvy. So some of the key technologies that we've seen in market today are computer vision, hearing aid, computer interactions, machine learning, you name it. We're not interested in hearing keywords. We're interested in learning about solutions to the problems of making your phone or anybody's phone easily accessible to anyone and everyone in the US as well as the world. And if this technology works out, we're hoping that we can ship globally, but we can focus on delivering in the US market as well. By the way, one other thing I wanted to mention was don't think of this project as something for a project for disability people with disabilities. This could be applicable to anyone, right? If you come up with a solution, let's just call that voice activation that you can control your smartphone with in the best, absolutely the best way. We'd like to hear about their projects as well. The second one is anybody has heard about our Edge Screen, right? So our edges, we're first in the market. It looks beautiful. We do edge lighting, people edge, night clock, and most of you are thinking these are gimmicks, right? And they're kind of gimmicks, right? And we know that that's a problem, right? we want to solve that problem, right? It's not like we're not privy to this problem of having some gimmicks. They're sometimes useful, but we're relying on you to come up with design innovations of how you would actually make the edge screen really useful and what kind of features and stuff and human interactions you can add to the screen, so people actually do find this really useful. So in terms of deliverable, it could be a design spec, it could be ideas, it could be a fully functioning application. So we are all ears on that. So we're here to make a deal. So what's the deal here? These two projects are extremely important to Samsung. What that means is that there's a top management concerns. They want to be able to solve these problems. They're working level folks that actually want to solve problems. We have carrier customers who actually want to solve that problem. So it's a big problem, and we want to solve that problem as fast as possible. In terms of the relationship, I didn't get to this discussion at the panel session, but we work with a lot of different customers, and we don't have any cookie cutter approach. But these are some of the options that are possible. We do technology licensing, we do joint development, it could be revenue share if you want to get distribution for your product that you already ship. We can always look at that as well. We could look at NRE. And other intangible benefits, but these are really, really helpful as you consider working with us, is you get deep access to Samsung product, and we actually work with the actual people who actually build our product, right? And these are some of the things that as a third-party developer, you wouldn't get access to it. But thanks to SwitchPitch, if you ever win this deal, you get access to really deep access to how Samsung works sort of under the hood. All right, so I wanted to come up with a very general checklist. This is what we use to evaluate kind of the usual partnership opportunity. So a lot of this may not apply, but does it fit Samsung's current needs and interests? I already gave you that answer. It does, right? Is it differentiating, innovative, and disruptive? Yes, we like the solution to be very innovative and differentiating, but at the end of the day, this projects that I'm presenting today need to solve the problems that's presented in these slides. Does it have a strong IP? We like IPs, but a lot of the times design innovations don't necessarily go nice with IPs. So we'll consider different types of opportunities as well. Is it scalable? Yes, it needs to be scalable. I think somebody mentioned Mechanical Turk. If there's a Mechanical Turk and you pay a cent to verify an image for the picture to solve, let's say a vision problem, that's actually not really scalable because we can't really spend hundreds of millions of dollars to serve people with disabilities. So we like it to be automated, technology-based, and really scalable across the globe. That's it. Thank you.